Hello YouTube, this is Lil Ham 10809 here. Just doing a video on the Slavia 618. Now, this gun was made about 40 years ago, around that. It's the latest it can be made. It was made in Czechoslovakia, so when they were still formed as a nation. The mounts on it, there's only little mounts, they're about an inch long, inch and a half long. So you gotta sort of put your scope rings close. My scope isn't actually all the way up to it, so there. You gotta tighten that up. So yeah, it's only a couple little scope mounts. The scope I have on here is it's one from an Airmaster 77, a scope of 4x20. It's not that good of a scope. I did manage to sight it in. A lot of people say they can't sight them in, but I managed to, and I might do a video on how I sighted in. It's approximately sighted in, close to. So yeah, the firepower or the caliber, it fires 177 cal pellets. These are Daisy Precision Max flathead. They are here. There's the pellets there. And I don't know the velocity of it, but I think it's approximately about 250 to 300 feet per second. It's not that powerful. It can go through one side of a pop can. It can't go through the other though. I know. I'm going to be getting a Ruger Airmaster. Or it's the Ruger pellet gun, the one that goes 1,000 feet per second. I think it's Airmaster. Or yeah, something like that. The mechanism, it's the brake barrel. It's the brake barrel mechanism. Let me just hold on. So the brake barrel design. So you just break down the barrel to cock it. Put your pellet in the breech here. Pellet the breech, and then just fold her forward and fire. Shouldn't be dry firing this anymore. It's losing its velocity. This thing's an old gun. I don't want to ruin it. It's my grandmother was taking care of a guy named Jerry Ewing, and he passed away. This is one of the things I got from his house. And the iron sights on it. Now, the one thing, this is why I put the scope on it. The iron sights, you have to twist this to put them up. A lot of guns do that, but this one, when it vibrates, it twists down, which I really don't like. The front sight, it's a nice front sight. It's sort of one that you'd find on the 22. It's a nice front sight. But yeah, and plus this is starting to move around now, and I don't want to glue anything on it. It's just, this is an old gun. I want to have it for a while now. So yeah, the trigger pull. It's kind of a heavy trigger pull. It's a nice trigger pull though. It helps you with if you're trying to train yourself to pull your trigger lightly so that you don't jerk the gun to the side. It helps you with that, really. Cleaning. I had to take it apart. It comes apart in two pieces. You just take this screw out, this one on the other side, take that guy out, and then on the bottom here, you take that one right there out. And it just comes apart in two pieces. And when you put it back on, before you put the screws on, give it a nice little tap. So yeah. And by the way, this little rifle holder here I just made 2 minutes prior to this video, so this little thing with the recips on, the 2x4. Effective range, I'd say the effective range is within 30 feet. Really, I can get some decent groups within 30 feet, but not really that good. They're good for this gun. Something I can do with like even 495 feet per second. I can do better, but it's only like just a little shooting gun with a scope that's really sighted in perfectly. You can get decent groups with it. And the purpose of it, I just got a little list here. This isn't a survival rifle. I wouldn't rely on it for even pest control. I had a bad instance where I shot a bird from I think I shot it from like 5 or 6 feet. It was a grackle and started going nuts running around. and I had to shoot it like 4 more times, so it isn't really a nice pest control gun. So yeah, it's just like a little target gun, something just to go with your son or your friends and just shoot around with. So yeah, this is my video on my rifle. I know, and here's just, if you want, what the scope looks like. It's just aiming at the wall. Now that's twisted a little bit, I'll fix it when I shoot. Yeah, that's about what the scope looks like when you look through it. The sights, I don't want to take the scope off because then I'll have to re-sight it, but yeah. And if anybody watching this video wants to know how to make this rifle mount, just leave a comment and I'll say how to make it. So yeah, that's my video on the Slavia 618.